Welcome, sports fans. Thank you for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson. I'm here with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, our reporter, Allie LaForce. We'll see the Indiana Pacers taking on the San Antonio Spurs. So a look at the starters for the Pacers. They've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Davis in the four-man position.
Yeah, the defense has got to push LeBron James out of position. If he's on the interior, guys, it's over.
And it's the Pacers with the ball. After the basket by San Antonio. Havlicek passes to Davis. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. 4 on the clock. He shoots it. And good, as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
That's about trusting your timing and the feel you have as that shot clock is dwindling. SGA, yes, sir.
Jones finds James. Back to Jones. Pass to Carter. From the high post, Mutombo with a rebound.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Cooper passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Havlicek from downtown. Howard grabs the miss. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with the head coach for the Spurs. I asked him specifically about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and what their defensive game plan is for him, and coach said we have to be active, we have to keep him in front of us, and to try to limit his chances around the rim. Their offense really opens up when he's able to attack the basket. So let's see if the defense is up for the challenge. PA?
Thanks for that, Allie. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Back to James. Outside Carter. Wide open. The shot's good on the assist by James.
Now, the very definition of unselfish. LeBron could score every time, but you see his affinity for getting his teammates involved.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
That's a good timeout. They just can't hit anything.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
A minute 39 left in the first. Here's Cooper. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Quick trigger there by SGA. I'll tell you, on the catch, be ready to rise and fire.
Jones with the ball. Jones sets a screen. And he's going for the lob. Intercepted. Oh, and a fast break for the Pacers. Here's Davis. And finished off by Davis.
Yeah, this is how powerful Davis is. Awesome at capitalizing with the dunk.
Pass to Yao. And here's Jones. Here's Yao. Check by Davis. The three, James, bearing his second of 3 attempts.
You see there's a hesitation to close out too hard on LeBron. They don't want to see him get downhill, but that three-point shot is on point.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Havlicek. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Jones misses. Indiana leading. Davis finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's the Pacers. They lead. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Pacers so far, guys.
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Man, why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
And the Pacers looking at who they've got. We've got Anthony Davis, and it's Mutombo in at center. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and he banks in the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 points.
Well, that's SGA in a nutshell right there. Quickness, length, guile, finishing on the interior.
Pass to James. Back to Carter. Shot on the wing. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. Carter's gotten his second bucket.
I love to see LeBron James work hard to get his teammates going. This guy is focused on everyone feeling good.
Here's Cooper. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Howard grabs the miss.
And for him, that's a great look. Expect him to go right back to it if it's available.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
James, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Jones. And that won't fall for him. He's 0 for 2. So it's the Pacers now. Here's Cooper. Yet to see a basket. Six on the shot clock. Mutombo, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Ooh, Howard with a block.
Now Dwight Howard at his best, sending it back. This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Jones from outside. Knocks down the long J.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
Pass to Havlicek. Fires the three. Drops in the three. He has 6.
Well, pretty pass from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. This guy can score it, but make sure you're lifting up the guys around you.
Here's Yao. Check by Davis. Carter with it. Tipped away. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. A minute 31 left to play in the first half. Here's Davis. Howard grabs the miss. Howard's got 4 rebounds now. To the inside.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
First personal foul. First team foul.
These are his first free throws of the game.
At the line for your Spurs, Yao Ming. Taking
The first one falls. So he gets them both.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Pass to Cooper. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. They set the screen. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Mutombo. And it's going to be a 3-second call. San Antonio trailing here. And here's James. He's got 5. Jones from outside. Indiana with a rebound. Mutombo's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Havlicek. They get it back. Here's Davis. Howard with some nice D.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Jones finds James. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Whacking James like the D does there is the right move. I mean, especially when you consider how strong he is.
That one drops. He ties it up. And here's Indiana now. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Cooper. Davis with a screen on Carter. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's tied as we head to halftime. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drums. They're thinking about the shot.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You have to like what we're seeing from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
We've got Dwight Howard, and it's James in at point guard. That's the San Antonio 5. James outside. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. James has got 10.
We often see LeBron James with the ball in his hands creating for himself or others. That time, a little catch and shoot, the easy one for LeBron.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Havlicek. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. They've got a shot at taking back the lead here.
Yes, they do. Could be the opening they've been waiting for. And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Davis, the pass to Havlicek. Here's Cooper, guarded by Howard. A.D. beasting down low.
Yeah, when Davis gets that kind of positioning inside, he is pretty much automatic.
James, outside. Outside Jones, back to James. James double teamed. Fades and shoots. And he gets it to go. James has got 5 points now in the quarter.
The offensive arsenal of LeBron James is tremendous. The ability to hurt defenses in so many ways is something else.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Here's Davis, plenty of space. Here's Havlicek. Ooh, Howard with a block. Jones feels it out. Pass to Howard. For the lead. That one's good from James on the assist by Howard. 14 points for him.
Well, what a nice pass by Dwight Howard there, on time and on target.
Indiana trailing here. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Cooper. A minute 39 left in the third quarter. Clock at 6. There's a screen. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
They can see the ball handling ability of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Moves with precision, creates opportunities in pick and roll action. That's nice.
Jones, the pass to James. Jones sets a screen. Here's LeBron. Pass to Carter. From the arc. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got 3 assists in the game.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Here's Havlicek, defended by Jones. Oh, nice shot by Havlicek. Havlicek's got 12 points in the game.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Jones from outside. It's rebounded by Indiana. Mutombo's got 5 rebounds in the game. To the middle. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And the Pacers lead by 2. And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. Fires for 3. Indiana with a rebound.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The D's right on him. The 3 is up. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Indiana ahead, leading by just 2. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The 4th. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
Love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. And Indiana looking at who they've got. They've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Davis in at power forward. Pass to Cooper. Back to Davis. Now with a rebound. San Antonio trailing here. Now here's Jones. Yao passes to Carter. James outside. The deep 3. Mutombo with a rebound. Mutombo has got rebound number 8 now. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Good work defensively by James. They haven't held the lead for a while.
And B.A., that's why this possession is so big for them. It could be the turning point in the game.
Here's Yao. To the paint. James double teamed. And there's a 3-second violation.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
Indiana leading. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Lets it go from deep, and that one goes. He's shooting 5 of 9 in this one.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Outside Jones. Back to James. High arcing shot. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Always willing to embrace contact. LeBron James has the kind of frame that can absorb it any time.
That misses, so he splits the free throws.
Just a tough miss at the line. They're down 2 baskets now.
To the left wing. Back to Davis. And out of bounds. San Antonio will have it.
Wow, what a time for a turnover. Shows you just how key one play can be.
1:52 left to play in the fourth. Outside Jones. Pass to James. Fades away. Takes a big high bounce and goes in.
We all know LeBron wants to take these shots. When the pressure is at its highest, he does not shy away from making the play his team needs.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Rick Carlisle as he talked with the team. Well, coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Davis, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over James. And the step-back jumper is good. And the Pacers lead by 4.
There is no moment too big, no pressure too heavy for Mr. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. The delivery is on time.
Pass to James. James double teamed. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
The officials were right on top of that one.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Pacers.
Their offensive game plan has been simple. Look to shoot it often from outside the arc. And the results have been outstanding.
Well, I also noticed, guys, how much they move the ball in this one. Selfless, willing to pass the ball to a teammate with a better look.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. They get it again. Mutombo. Oh, he goes right over LeBron and slams it down.
Just wow. A monster flush from the big man.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. Here's James. Pass to Carter. Throws it up high. Here's Yao. Checked by Davis. He connects. What a beautiful shot. Brings them within 3. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. Here's Cooper. He's checked by Carter. Shot clock at 6. Davis, a screen. Here's Havlicek. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Dwight Howard picks one up. He hits the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Well, you love a guy who gets himself to the line, takes his time, and makes the free throws. Complete professional.
"11 seconds left in the fourth. Right side Jones. Pass to James. Here's Carter. It falls!
All night long, the defensive intensity just hasn't been there. They got to figure it out.
Good question. So far, these teams just seem content to shoot it out down the stretch.
And so the big win by Indiana in a tight game. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win to heart.
Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. Along with Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Hall of Famer David Aldridge will be joining us from the sidelines moments from now. We've got the Atlanta Hawks and the Orlando Magic. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. They've got Jordan. Tracy McGrady is out there at West. Then there's Shaquille O'Neal. And it's Chamberlain in at the 4 slot. Thompson finds Antetokounmpo. Olajuwon with a screen on Jordan. Clock at 6. Here's Rice. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist.
And look at how Rice is just totally ready for the moment. Just put the ball in his hands, and he's good to go.
Jordan outside. Back to West. Over Thompson. West. That's good.
And getting the offense started with a high-quality look down low.
And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. And now, just over a minute played here in the first. At the elbow, it's Antetokounmpo. And stolen by Jordan. McGrady left side. Takes the 3. The shot, no good.
And I thought that was going to drive. It looked good from here.
And Thompson kicks to Rice. Back to Thompson. Thompson sets the pick for Giannis. To the middle. And Thompson throws it down.
And he's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
West against Thompson. Unloads from 13. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
And it is dangerous to let him get it going this early.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, Giannis Antetokounmpo is not one to puff out his chest and chase accolades. He said, I put the work in. That's how I get my confidence. I don't follow the media or my stats. What I know is that I put the work in and I try to be the best version of myself. And that focus has served him well. Kevin?
It has. You know, his dedication, David, unquestioned. And we appreciate your report. West against Thompson. McGrady outside. The shot's good on the assist by West.
And how about getting a hand up on McGrady, especially when he's looking to shoot from the outside?
And now the first timeout called here for the Magic.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
And this is when a coach earns his paycheck. Analyze the situation and give your players the information they need to succeed.
1:19 left to play in the first. Thompson looking for an opening. Here's Antetokounmpo. A rebound by Wilt Chamberlain. The Hawks leading by 3. McGrady outside. Another shot. Olajuwon with the block.
Without a doubt, one of the most versatile shot blockers in the game. Olajuwon does it in the painted area as well as along the perimeter. And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
West against Thompson. Chamberlain dishes to Jordan. Back to Chamberlain. And it's Rice with the rebound.
I think this is a rare case of being overcommitted. He tried to go all out at the rim, and they stifled him.
Now here's Giannis. Still without a basket. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Just 5 to shoot. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. First quarter wrapping up here, but it's a tie ball game. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Magic?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
KYP, know your personnel. So far, good attention to the scouting report.
And so in the game for the Hawks, Tracy McGrady is out there with West, and it's Michael Jordan. Then there's Chamberlain, and it's Shaq in at the center, locking down the middle. And here's West for 3. It's hauled in by Giannis. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for Orlando. Giannis says, get off me.
Contact just doesn't matter against Giannis. Once he's inside, he is not to be stopped.
Here's West. McGrady outside. And the 3 off target. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Giannis passes to Olajuwon. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th assist in this one. And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Here's McGrady. Pass to Shaq. High post, Jordan. For 3, West. Rebound by the Magic.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3-ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
Now here's Giannis. And they call an illegal screen here.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Here's West. Outside Jordan. Drives to the hoop. Can't hit that one. Good D by Giannis.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Shot's good by Rice.
And you respect the shot of Rice so much that opens up driving lanes for him.
Pass to Chamberlain. O'Neal sets the screen for West. Back to Chamberlain. Over Abdul-Jabbar. That's good, and the Orlando lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Chamberlain.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to getting the looks he needs.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Magic shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
At the line for Orlando, Hakeem.
And Olajuwon drops them both. The Hawks trail by 6. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And that one's good. McGrady.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You got to contest the shot better than that.
Antetokounmpo against Jordan. Olajuwon passes to Antetokounmpo. That's in, coming off the assist from Olajuwon.
And this is where you feed Giannis. The closer he is, the more dangerous he becomes.
Outside, Jordan. And there's the call on Michael Jordan. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Magic leading by 5. Giannis outside. Olajuwon with a screen on Jordan. Pass to Rice. Over West. Rice, no good.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
Now here's West. Back to McGrady. Check his screen on Thompson. 4 on the shot clock. Up it goes, and the Magic lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Tracy McGrady. Outside, Antetokounmpo. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Magic out in front, up 2. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
And please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the Fan Half Court Shot. Drum roll, please. They're thinking about the shot.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Nice game. Great performance by Tracy McGrady.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room because you're right. He's the problem right now.
They've got Olajuwon. Antetokounmpo is out there with Thompson. Then it's Kareem, and it's Rice in at the 3. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. Now, here's Antetokounmpo following the shot by Kareem. For Orlando, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
First team foul.
And that one misses.
At the line for 2, Hakeem Olajuwon.
Good on the second free throw. Now, here is McGrady. He's got 9. Outside Jordan. Olajuwon with the block. And here's Giannis. Pass to Thompson. Olajuwon outside. 6 on the shot clock. To the wing on the left. Here's Rice. That's in, coming off the assist from Olajuwon. Rice has got 9.
How about the read there from Olajuwon, finding the open man.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. West passes to Jordan. Good on the triple. Jordan's got his second basket of the game.
Yeah, nice timing there on that catch and shoot. Jordan with such a musical rhythm to his game.
Pass to Rice. Loads it up for Giannis. It's stolen by McGrady. West dishes to Chamberlain. And it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
A sequence like that really does sting. I'll tell you that.
Antetokounmpo through contact.
Well, you gotta love the finger roll. Always looks so smooth.
Pass to Chamberlain. And here's Jordan outside. Thompson with the rebound. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for Orlando. The lead is 2. Antetokounmpo. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
And both free throws good for Giannis. The Hawks trail by 4. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. A shot by McGrady, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
Antetokounmpo against Jordan. Here's McGrady. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. First one falls for him.
In watching McGrady, you see the length and athleticism. He's a matchup nightmare for most teams.
Magic leading by 4. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Inside. Olajuwon, no good. 54 seconds left in the third quarter. Rest of the bounce pass. Here's McGrady. No good. Shot missing. Good D by Thompson. Antetokounmpo with the ball. He's picked up by Jordan. And it's good. 2 points.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
West passes to McGrady. Offensive rebound. O'Neal. And finished off by O'Neal.
The strength of O'Neal is otherworldly.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Antetokounmpo with the ball. 10 points for him. Five to shoot. And Shaquille O'Neal pulls it down. O'Neal's got his 4th rebound in this one. Fires from way outside. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Magic lead by 4. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammate.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. On the court for Atlanta, Chamberlain is out there with O'Neal. Then it's Tracy McGrady. Then there's West. And it's Jordan in at the small forward. Now Thompson following McGrady's three-point attempt. Antetokounmpo inside. O'Neal's there. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Oh, Giannis getting the defender to bite. That's a patient move, earning himself a trip to the line.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line.
And crucially, he did enough there to make it a 2-possession game.
Jordan dishes to Chamberlain. Here's West. The basket good off the assist from Chamberlain.
And of all the attributes, one thing that sometimes gets overlooked with Chamberlain is the court vision. Makes a great read there.
Now here's Giannis. Olajuwon passes to Rice. Thompson in the corner. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He knows every possession is critical now. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, D.A.?
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Quinn Snyder said to his team. He told them to pick up the pace. He said, if we're going to win, we have to seize this moment and act fast. He said, go all out or go home. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
Well, I've been here before. They're looking to get back in the game. But desperation threes are not the way to do it.
Now, here is Olajuwon. Rice passes to Olajuwon. Pass to Rice. Fires the 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. Chamberlain got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Jordan passes to McGrady. Fires the 3. Sinks the 3-pointer.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives for the big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. That's where Giannis wants the ball.
And you know, he knows he's the leader of this team. Giannis embracing the opportunity to come through with big baskets.
As passes to O'Neal, and Shaq with the slam.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Abdul-Jabbar, a screen on Jordan. Antetokounmpo kicks to Thompson. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Second shot opportunity. And Abdul-Jabbar with the layup. And the Magic lead by 4.
And just look at the grace, the agility, versatility that Jabbar brings to the center position. Can beat you in so many ways.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, the defender all over.
First free throw is good, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. And both free throws good for Jordan.
Yeah, he's a guy you want at the line, and clearly not affected by the moment.
Outside, Antetokounmpo.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Jordan against Giannis. Jordan drives in. Over onto Antetokounmpo. It's in! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Yeah, putting the team on his back as he often does. The tighter the game gets, the more Jordan wants the ball.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Now, Giannis. Shot on the way. That one doesn't go. And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. And talking about the approach now, what are they looking at?
And they actually could take a 3 here and go for the win if they want to. I think they'll try and send it.
Got it! Oh, what a hit! That is such a tough shot.
Down it goes at the buzzer. Boy, it doesn't get any better than
Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson. With me tonight, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, with Allie LaForce joining us courtside. It's the Chicago Bulls taking on the Boston Celtics. And the starting group for Chicago: Jason Tatum out there with Anthony. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then there's Kevin Durant. And it's Gobert in at the 5.
Smart dish by Durant, giving it away to a guy with a quality look.
Here's Artest, hounded by Tatum. Leonard for 3. Kevin Durant with a rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Unloads, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
You look at Durant's game, and you instantly see all the hours of hard work that went into shaping it. He's so polished in every area. His skills are so sharp.
Chicago shooting their first free throws of the game now. Free throws good from Durant. And both free throws good for Durant.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Pass to Duncan. Here's Leonard. Outside for Love. Let's go with a 3. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Defense simply can't allow Love to find these looks. He won't think twice about letting it fly at the arc.
Outside Durant. The 3. The rebound, Celtics. Butler with the ball. Picked up by Tatum. Here's Artest. Pass to Duncan. That shot off the mark. Good D by Gobert. Durant, the pass to Embiid. Three-pointer. That's good from Durant on the assist by Embiid. Durant's got 5.
Slick shot by Durant. Gets the pass and is in his motion a second later.
Love passes to Leonard. And there's the foul. It's on Joel Embiid. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And Boston has possession. 4-point game.
The defensive instincts of Embiid, his focus and commitment on this end is impressive.
Back to Anthony. Jacks up a 3. Love grabs the miss. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, I spoke with the head coach for Boston. He knows it'll be tough to score in the paint tonight. Gobert locks down the lane as well as anyone. He blocks shots, and then when you count up the numbers of shots he alters, you get a full picture of his dominance at the defensive end, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Now here's Embiid. Durant looking around. Pass to Tatum. Beyond the arc. And that comes off the assist by Durant.
This is what great scorers do. Tatum rises to the three-point challenge.
Celtics trail by 4. Leonard outside. Here's Artest. Shot from 16. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Leonard's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Yeah, the versatile scoring ability of Kawhi. Whether long range, short range, mid range, he can do it all.
Embiid finds Durant. It's rebounded by Artest.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
Outside Love. Fires the 3. Second chance effort. Duncan, no good. And so Anthony will bring it up for Chicago. Durant, pass to Tatum. Outside Durant, three-pointer, Anthony. The rebound by Duncan. Boston trailing. Pass to Artest. Leonard outside. They set a pick. From deep. No good that time. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Chicago ahead. They lead by 2. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
Here's Artest. Still no points. We've got Butler, also Kevin Love out there, and it's Artest in at the 1. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics.
Oh, this is why you get Leonard the ball inside and just let him go to work.
Here's Chicago now. And here's Embiid. Durant with a screen on Love. Durant with it, and that's Love picking him up defensively. Shot clock at 3. Here's Durant. The shot no good. Love with the defensive effort. Anthony against Leonard. Pass to Artest. Here's Duncan. Shoots over Durant. And that one is stuffed right through.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Anthony against Leonard. Anthony with it. Now here's Durant. Gobert inside. Out to Anthony. Another shot. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. The Celtics with the lead. Pass to Artest. Back to Leonard. And it's Chicago with a board. On the wing, Durant. He's got 5. Anthony outside. Embiid, a screen on Love. Pure from three-point range. Anthony's got 5.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Leonard against Anthony. Pass to Artest. Back to Leonard. The rebound by Embiid.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him off.
And it's Tatum missing. Here's Artest, hounded by Tatum. Here he goes. Artest can't get it to go.
The defense really made this an uphill battle, and he just couldn't get there.
Anthony, and Anthony slams it in.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. Pass to Duncan. Outside Love. Goes back up. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds in the game. Now Tatum, outside Durant, puts up a three. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. And it's a 6-point Chicago lead.
And Durant focuses on taking high percentage threes, which is why he's so efficient from there.
Pass to Artest. Will it go? Sends it home from three-point land. Artest has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Durant's shot is off.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
And here's Leonard. 7 points in the game. He shoots. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. And it's now only a 1-point Bulls lead. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's the Bulls leading by a point. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Without question, Kawhi Leonard displaying his skills today.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
And on the floor for Tom Thibodeau as we get into the second half. Anthony is out there with Jason Tatum. Then there's Kevin Durant. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Gobert in at the 5. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. No good on the free throw.
And you know, guys, I mean, he is a solid free throw shooter. And, of course, Leonard has everything in his game.
And it's tied up with that one.
He really wanted to capture the lead there, but on the bright side, at least the game is tied.
Love against Embiid. Outside Durant. Pass to Gobert. The kick to Tatum. Lets the three fly. The rebound, Celtics. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Brian, last season, Jason Tatum surpassed 10,000 career points. He said, it sounds crazy. I always think about when I was a kid growing up with my mom and saying I wanted to be in the NBA. I may have thought I would be one of the best players, but to actually do it is a surreal feeling. Brian, he's being honest.
Yeah, dreams do come true, Allie. Thank you. And so it's Durant who brings up the ball for the Chicago Bulls. Trailing by 2. A strong finish from KD inside.
Oh, that's cute. You think you can play tough, physical D, but that's Kevin Durant. Like, come on.
Love, high post. And Gobert with a block. Tatum passes to Embiid. Anthony outside. Launches it. Yes, and it's Embiid picking up the assist. Now it's a 3-point Chicago lead.
Great look provided by Embiid. The big man just dropping dimes.
And so it's Boston with it. Pass to Duncan. Love up top. Embiid covers. They set the pick. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. Love for 3. The rebound by Jason Tatum.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Butler goes at the rim, and it's Butler with the jam.
Oh, a fearless finish from a fearless player. Jimmy making some noise.
And it's Kevin Love with the foul. That's his first foul. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Pass to Embiid. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
So clever with the pump fake. Durant is so good at scoring that if he pump fakes, you better jump.
And the big fella with the skill level, showing a soft touch at the line.
Pass to Duncan. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Embiid with the nice defensive effort. Bulls leading by 3. Here's Anthony. 10 points for him. There's Tatum with the 3. The Bulls with another miss.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Now here's Love. Launches it from deep. The rebound by Embiid. Pass to Durant. And here's Tatum. Back to Durant. Lets it go. Gobert passes to Anthony. Second shot opportunity. Gobert with it. Outside Durant. Clock at 4. Off target with the 3. Celtics trail by 3. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Leonard, a threat from deep.
Oh, a fantastic score. Kawhi can put a barrage of points up quick.
Outside Tatum. On the wing, Durant. Anthony outside. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
A huge 3 allows them to snatch the lead heading into the final quarter.
3 quarters of play and a close one here. It's the 3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. Chicago leading by 3. We've got Kawhi Leonard, Kevin Love out there with Butler, and it's Duncan in at the center spot. That's the Boston 5. And stolen by Leonard. The Claw attacking. Excellent D there from Embiid. Tatum with it, and it's Leonard picking him up. And stolen by Leonard. Pass to Butler. Takes it inside. Count that one.
This is Butler at his best. Being aggressive, attacking with confidence, and scoring with physicality.
Outside Durant. This one for 3. KD! What else would you expect?
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Leonard on the wing. 1 minute in now in the 4th quarter. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Durant finds Embiid. And that comes off the assist by Durant. Durant's got his 5th assist in this one.
And I understand we're seeing some potent offense, but you have to put up more of a fight defensively.
Shoot, this defense is giving me hope. The way I look, I can sign a 10-man for a few buckets on this squad.
Oh, that's good.
This demonstrates how confident Kevin Love is. He knows how dangerous he can be off the catch.
And so it's Embiid who brings up the ball for the Bulls. And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey guys, over the last break I listened to Tom Thibodeau address the team. He was very passionately telling his team, don't give them an inch when they have the ball. This game is going to come down to defense. I need you guys to work hard and close this one out. Guys?
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Durant. Gobert with a screen on Butler. There's Tatum with the three. Boston pulls it in. Duncan's got 8 rebounds in the game. Leonard against Anthony. There's a minute 54 left in the fourth quarter here. That puts him in the lead.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball. Anthony, the pass to Gobert. 6 to shoot. Tatum against Butler. Elbow shot on the way. And that one is right through the heart.
And this is exactly who Tatum is. Someone who doesn't back down from taking the big shots.
Pass to Artest. Now Love. Leonard outside. From outside the arc. Chicago with a rebound.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's his first foul of the game.
And that is an absolute heartbreaker of a turnover. In a close game like this, that might be enough to impact how it ends.
Now here's Leonard. Pass to Artest. Three-pointer. Outside for Butler. There's a screen by Love from deep three-point land. Butler can't get it to go. Chicago with the ball. Embiid with it. It's stolen. And here we go. The Celtics on the run. Pass to Artest. Back to Leonard. To win the game! Ooh, no good there. Potential game winner was off the mark. Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. Boy, these teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters. Now we're headed to overtime. This one should be fun. We've got Carmelo Anthony. Kevin Durant is out there with Joel Embiid. Then there's Rudy Gobert, and it's Tatum in at the small forward position. Now here's Tatum to take the lead, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
An active scorer, whenever Tatum forces the issue and goes at the defense, they have to compromise.
Good on the first, and that gives him a lead. And he's unable to get the second one.
They're ahead for now, but that miss could come back to bite them.
Embiid against Butler. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. Gobert with a screen on Leonard. Fades. Tatum, shot is good.
Okay, listen. Tatum can strike from anywhere. The mid-range is an open option for him at all times.
Leonard looking around. Outside Love. Pass to Artest. Back to Love. Leonard outside. Outside for Love. The 3-ball. Anthony grabs the board. Chicago leading by 3. Here's Tatum. Here's Gobert. It's It's rebounded by Jimmy Butler.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Leonard against Embiid. From 15 feet away, and he buries it. And that one brings them within one.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Now here's Tatum. Out to Anthony. Outside Durant. Screen by Embiid. Just 5 to shoot. It's stolen by Love. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. Here's Butler. Can't cash it in. Leonard outside. Over Anthony. It's off.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
And he does get the second one. And that'll put him up 2. And Boston calls time here. What's the best strategy for them?
They could actually go for a 3 and win here, but I think they may play it safe and try to send this game to overtime.
Here's our test. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot attempt falls offline. So it's the Bulls taking the W in a close one. Things looked a little uneven for them down the stretch, but in overtime, they took control.
And B.A., I don't think they expected this one to be so hard-fought. But when they went into overtime, they really poured the gas on the fire.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson.
Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. It's the Sacramento Kings taking on the Atlanta Hawks. Now Sacramento starting 5. We've got Johnson. Thompson is out there with Garnett. Then it's Malone. And it's Bryant in at shooting guard. Just 5 on the clock. Malone's shot good.
Well, Kobe has terrific vision and knows when to get it to his teammates.
Outside, Jordan. Pass to McGrady. Over Bryant. A shot by McGrady, no good.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
And Bryant kicks to Garnett. Sacramento moving it around. Thompson against West. Unloads. Thompson misses.
Oh, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
It's West with the drive. Count that bucket.
Yeah, and right when you thought that shot was leaving his hands, he reinvents it.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Sacramento. Pass to Bryant. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. A baseline J, and Shaquille O'Neal pulls it down. McGrady against Thompson. Fade away. And that one's good. McGrady.
What muscle from McGrady right there, brushing off the defense with ease.
McGrady against Johnson. Pass to Garnett. Shoots over Chamberlain. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Jordan up top. Covered by Johnson.
Over 7 feet. Big, quick, great hands. Shaq is a one-of-one type of play.
This is his first free throw of the game. That's good from O'Neal. Good on both. Timeout is called. First of the game for Sacramento.
Giving up a run here. Can they turn it around?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a fourth? I'm not sure.
There's 1:47 left in the first. Outside, Kobe launches it. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. He lobs it up. Tries to save it. Down low. 1:19 left here in the first quarter. West can't hit.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Jordan. The Hawks again can't hit. To the inside, here's Garnett. And Garnett with the slam.
And how about the power there from KG? He can fly with the best of them.
McGrady outside. No good from outside.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Thompson. And Garnett slams it home.
Reads shot trajectories so well. Garnett understands how to capitalize on that offensive glass.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Jordan against Johnson. Now, here's Jordan. Still yet to score. Check his screen on Johnson. From past the arc. And Jordan, good for the three.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
A good close. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. Well, from what you guys are seeing from the Hawks, what are you thinking about their performance?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
Yeah, they were going right at the opponent here and forcing their hand. I mean, like literally making them foul them.
On the court right now for the Kings, Kobe is out there with Johnson. Then there's Moses Malone. Then it's Garnett. And it's Thompson in at the small forward. West with a wide open look. A three-pointer, no good. The Kings trailing. Thompson passes to Johnson. Fires from 14. And the basket by Kobe.
The defense has got to cover Bryant everywhere. Otherwise, they'll just keep finding looks whenever he wants.
Jordan with a screen on Bryant. Jordan down low. Johnson's there. And then Jordan slams it in.
Oh, my goodness. The creativity, the athleticism of Michael Jordan.
Garnett outside. Pass to Bryant. Tries it from the top of the key. That's good. And so Garnett with the assist. Kobe's got 4 points this quarter.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Now, here is Jordan. He has 5. Fires top of the key. And that one's good. McGrady. McGrady's got his second bucket.
Yeah, and this is what happens when you have a scorer like Jordan on the floor. He attracts all that attention defensively, leaving guys wide open.
Johnson finds Bryant. Garnett with the screen for Bryant. Lob pass to Garnett. Thompson left side. 6 to shoot. And here's Kobe from the arc. And Shaquille O'Neal pulls it down. Shaq's got 4 rebounds in this game. Back to McGrady. Over Johnson. A shot by McGrady, no good. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Sacramento Kings. They trail by 1. Outside Bryant shoots the 3. And Shaq pulls it down. Shaq's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Oh, yes, sir.
Doing it with style. McGrady punishing the D for giving him that kind of airspace.
On the wing, Johnson. Takes it off the glass.
The coaching staff would like some more shots from that range.
1:15 left in the first half. Outside, Jordan. Takes it inside.
And it's slashing there by Jordan. Gets up to speed in a hurry. Just impossible to stay in front of.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Right away, they showed us they weren't going to shy away from the mid-range tool for them.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
Now here's Johnson. Pass to Kobe. Oh, trying for it. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. There's 53 seconds left to play here in the half. Shot clock at 6. Garnett with a screen on McGrady. 17-foot shot on the way. And he can't bank that one in. Pass to West. Jordan with the ball. Shaq down low. He's guarded by Johnson. And that one's good by Shaq.
It's a tall challenge trying to contain Shaq, especially when he's operating close to the basket.
Bryant looking it over. From 10 feet out. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Hawks lead by 5. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Michael Jordan really making a difference here.
Yeah, I don't know if there's anything that the league can do to slow him down. He's just that good.
Yeah, avalanche warning in this one. He is just on a roll.
They've got Michael Jordan. O'Neal is out there with Chamberlain. Then it's Tracy McGrady, and it's West in at the 1. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Now, here's Johnson. Outside, Kobe. Johnson against McGrady. Garnett with the screen for Johnson. Inside. Some solid defense from Chamberlain. The Hawks leading by 7. Thompson against Jordan. The Hawks working the ball around. Here's Chamberlain. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Thompson for 3. Klay Thompson with that deep range.
Klay not forcing anything, just waiting for his time and collecting points in the flow of the offense.
Last passes to Jordan. Up top, Shaq. He's covered by Malone. Pass to Chamberlain. Kevin Garnett with the steal. And here we go. Thompson heading to the hoop. And it's slammed in by Garnett.
That's just a good look from Klay as his teammate was open.
And so it's Atlanta with it. A 2-point game. And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. And the Hawks with possession here. West dishes to Jordan. Off on the layup.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And stolen by Chamberlain. And here's the fast break. Jordan leading the way. Over Thompson. That misses off the backboard. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Sacramento Kings. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Kobe's gotten only 2 of his 8 attempts to fall from the floor. As passes to Jordan. Lobbed up there for O'Neal. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And this is why Shaq's teammates lob it up for him. They trust him to finish that alley-oop.
Now Johnson. Garnett with a screen on McGrady. Johnson the pass to Garnett. Shoots over Chamberlain. Count it, and the Atlanta lead has been cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Kevin Garnett.
And when Garnett gets it that deep, the D is at his mercy. How about the extension when he's able to get up on that low block?
Last passes to Jordan. Good on the three-point shot. That's 12 points for Jordan.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
2 for 1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
West with the ball, picked up by Malone, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
And you look at all the things this man brings to the game, the focus, the resolve, a winner's mindset. I mean, there's a reason why they call him the logo.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Outside Bryant. Trying to break that ice-cold streak, and it's good on the way in. Bryant's got 6.
You see the number of moves Kobe has, more than capable of creating for himself with that handle.
McGrady against Bryant. To the middle and taken away by Johnson. The 3 sinks the triple. Now just a 1-point Hawks lead, and we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Hawks ahead. They lead by 1. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And to look at the 5 for the Kings to start the fourth. Thompson is up there with Garnett. Then there's Kobe. Then it's Johnson, and it's Malone in at the center position. Here's West. Chamberlain kicks to Jordan. Pass to McGrady. Shaq with a screen on Kobe. Shot clock at 3. Over to the left wing. And here's West for 3. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by O'Neal. The Kings trailing. And here's Kobe. Garnett outside. Pass to Thompson. Ryan against West. To the paint. And stolen by Chamberlain. Here's McGrady. It's good from long range. McGrady's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Hawks. Timeout, Sacramento.
Well, whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin. Well, I was able to listen in with what the Kings head coach said to his team. Told us, guys, I need you all to come together right now on both ends. This game is not over. You need to go out there and take control now. See how it looks coming out of the timeout, guys.
All right, thank you, David. Right side, Jordan. Pass to McGrady. This one for 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
West against Kobe. Garnett with the screen on West. Kobe off the bounce. And they double up Bryant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that one's good by Garnett.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both. But gets close, he's getting the ball.
Yeah, putting the team on his back as he often does. The tighter the game gets, the more Jordan wants the ball.
Ryan against West. To the inside. Garnett. And Garnett with the slam.
That is all timing right there. Just led him perfectly.
West outside. Off target from three-point range.
He really suffocated him there, guys. Just excellent work.
Bryant the pass to Malone. And here is Johnson. Kicks it out to Bryant. Pass to Malone.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Hawks.
The three-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have they.
And you want to talk about ball distribution. They've been dominating that aspect of the game. I think there's a bunch of bankers out there. They're dropping dime after dime.
Jordan against Johnson. Got it.
That is world class.
I've seen that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Enzo Bryant will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings.
The motor of Bryant never stops, even inside where he goes right at the deep.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And the second of two is good. That narrows the gap to one. Atlanta with the ball. This could be a turning point.
Critical possession right here.
We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possession.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's West. Puts the move on. It falls!
And they still have a foul to give at this point.
Timeout, Sacramento. And what's their best move at this point?
And if you can get a three, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick two and a foul.
Don't force something up. You got to be smart here.
There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. They get a hand on it. Stolen by O'Neal. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
And he commits the intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
Breathe easy now. The biggest free throws in the game, and he's coming through.
Thompson for three. That one doesn't drop. And so the Hawks take the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
And that'll wrap it up, folks.